Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here with, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. And what can I do with the whole thing? Here it is, day number 2 over at Don's house. We're getting through here and doing some more work on this. Now, this is going to be a closed up section here for our kitchen pass-through. But we're going to put some recessed lights up in here, and we're going to put a track lighting in here. So we've already cut a hole down here in the wall, so that way we can go to this electrical outlet, tap off the power for these low voltage lighting. And we're also cutting a hole over here to the side for our new light switches. What's up, man? We're just living the dream, man, and happy that we have a day job. So let me get to work. Now, what I'm trying to do, because I'm old and I don't have but so many steps in my body, is we're trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So as we have to go out the hallway to the elevator and stuff, we are taking trash out as we're bringing stuff in. So we're going to go through, we're going to get this stuff demoed out here, and while he's running the electrical wiring and things, I'm going to do the rest of the demo. And he's kind of trying to tell me, Dad, shut up, we get the whole cut for the electrical box. Now, what we're using, this is called an old work box. The reason why they call it an old work box is because it has wings that brace it into the drywall. Now, if it were new work, you'd have just like the nail in the box. Now, because this is a condo, Cowboys Mark 94 Gmail is where you can kind of get me. But we are also dealing with this being a condo. It's commercial construction, so it's metal studs. So that's a whole other thing in itself. And because we have wiring issues where we cut out the metal studs, we got to get these wire grounds. These things, you want to make sure that you have them in tight as possible. If you make the hole too big, the wings won't hold what they're supposed to. So you can always take more off. It's hard to add some in. Perfect fit. What he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and run the wiring and get that squared away first, and then we'll put it into the box. And here's our power source right here. Now, what I was talking about, let's throw that. Yeah, what we need from that? Yeah, what we'll do is, yeah, we'll take it. What I'll do is I'll get a whole little bit wider around this. That way we're going to fit. That's okay. So right now I'm just worried about getting through the system, and I'll take care of it. So that's good. Well, yeah, that's plenty for me. So I'll just put it in the box and just get a whole little bit wider. So what we did yesterday, we had to cut out the metal studs. We got to put a cap on it. But to make sure that the metal does not cut the wire, you have these connectors. Now the only problem is the wire is already into it, so I'm just going to take my snips and cut a slot into this so that way I can bend it, pop it on there. We're safe before we do this. So I'll just go ahead and cut around that so that way we I think you better have that. Man, I gotta tell you, man, laughing than other spots. Last night I was on West Coast show, Dallas Cowboys scouting, and the debate was Tony Romo, whether or not he should be in the Hall of Fame. And I gotta tell you, West Coast lost it, man. You talk about somebody that's passionate about Tony Romo. Well, here's the thing. Dak Prescott's been going like 28 touchdowns between rushing and passing every year. Now, if you look at the second half of the season, when we had Amari Cooper, he had 12 TD passes, 4 rushing TDs. That's 16. Double it up, he got 32, so it's not really that far away for him. But I'm going to tell you, I think they're going to do better in the red zone this year. And seeing them beginning to use a lot of 11 personnel, that's going to give them more opportunities to really make an impact on that passing game more. Or at least that's the hope. One more thing. So, yeah, West Coast kind of lost it last night. So, you can actually watch the whole live stream, but I'm going to get a clip of the end where he was just like, you know, I love Tony Romo. But here's the thing about Tony Romo. If you're going to say Tony Romo should go into the Hall of Fame, then you need to put in Danny White too. Because Danny White went to 3 NFC Championship games. 3, and he's not in there. But when you look at, let's say, look at the 90s, some of the guys that are in there, from John Elway, Troy Aikman, who else is in there? Joe Montana, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, right? Those guys, they all have Super Bowl rings. There's not a single guy in there that say, well, he's a stats guy. And here's the thing on the stats. You got Tony Romo like 75th in yardage. And I know the argument is, well, his career was cut down short because of injuries. But you know what? So was Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was the best running back I ever saw. But his career was shortened by injuries. So it's bottom line is, it's what happened on the field. There's no excuses. Bottom line is what you did on the field. If you end up having a long career and having those yards and stuff, well, hey, that's part of the reason that you're being there. And I'm trying to remember how many players are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 300 or something like that. I'm not going to say that Tony Romo is one of the elite 300 players that have been in the Super Bowl. I know that's not what Cowboy fans want to hear. And they're going to touch me out. That's what I'm saying. So when you start looking at it,
Jim Brown had championships.
right.
He played the year before Super Bowl. Was the last year. They had people look like the Super Bowl. That's how we're going to do that.
Sorry, Romo fans. Tony Romo is not the guy that's going to be the Hall of Fame. And you can hate me for saying that, but I'm sorry.
I'll get the ring of honor. That's the quality.
And I know some people say, well, it's a popularity contest, which is true. It is a popularity contest. And to some extent, because that's why it took so long for Charles Haley to get in. Only the second person with 5 rings, Tom Brady being the other one. And here's the thing.
Tom Brady had 6.
And here's the other thing.
Tom Brady had 6 rings.
How you doing this morning, Spence? But and here's the other thing with Tony Romo too. Think about the quarterbacks that are part of this era. Ben Roethlisberger, 2 rings. Eli Manning. If Tony Romo goes in, you know Eli goes in, and I'm not sure Eli Manning goes in. He had the 2 Super Bowls, but other than that, the rest of his career, and he's got 110 more touchdowns than Romo.
I think Eli Manning was in because of the Super Bowl ring.
Sure, but you look at Drew Brees. Drew Brees has got to go in because he basically saved New Orleans and stuff. Took a franchise that was always losers and got them to Super Bowl. Tom Brady. Tom Brady's got to go in because, well, 6 rings. Aaron Rodgers. That's 5 quarterbacks from the 2000s. How many more quarterbacks do you think are going to put in the Hall of Fame from this era? It's just not going to happen. You can hate me if you want to hate me. But I love me some me. Junebug.
You have a day now?
Junebug, thank you for it. He might be independently healthy. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that.
I can't say.
Shit. Do you have a day job?
I'm not mad at right now.
Okay. Salute Mark Holmes and Mike Leslie Fitness. Okay, so there's this app called Callmark, okay, that reached out to me, their CEO and stuff, where future fans, let's say, hypothetically, I'm just watching Michael work, and I got some time. I can turn that app on, and then you guys can call me and talk to me while I'm at work and stuff. And what I was thinking would be really cool, now unfortunately, it is a paid app, okay? But it's a way to help generate some revenue, because, what?
It all of us said whenever you freely declare.
Okay.
So that means that.
Well, tell them this evening. Because we want to talk about the Redskins, Trent Williams holding out, talk about Reuben Foster. Okay, well tell him it's his time, whenever he has time. So what I'm trying to do is, this is going to sound crazy when I say this, but this is crazy. I want to spend $10,000 on a piece of equipment, okay? And it's one of those things when I tell you about tools. See, like I showed you my 18-volt tools and stuff over here. Those batteries are $200 a piece. But the things that you can do with those tools, you can't do with a $50 tool. I'm sorry, you can't. And if you're going to do something, you're better off getting the right equipment. The right equipment, you know, I'm working on a live stream. Like, if you like what we did last night with my man, you know, having the cameras and stuff and all that, multiple cameras and things, and being able to do that when the season comes with like Cowboy players and things, I want to do it right. So I'm trying to buy this HD 550 4K streaming apparatus. Damn thing is $9,998. But with it, it is basically a portable studio. I can take my Mevo cameras, hook all that stuff up here, and do events and stuff and bring this stuff to you live. Because in my mind, what I'm trying to build here is actually my own network, okay? Not just me, but getting guys like West Coast, getting guys like Vosh, getting Law Nation, and getting all this Dallas Cowboy content with 200,000 people in it. We don't have to worry about YouTube taking my channel or demonetizing Law Nation. That we have a place in a way of doing content that would be like rivals to ESPN, but on the Dallas Cowboys fan level, that will have you guys being part of the show. You guys can be reporters. You guys will be able to send content and stuff, or I'll be able to do an interview with you at an event with the Cowboys. So like if Miss Jackie is at Dak Prescott's event and things like that, and she goes up and gets a selfie, we can watch that stuff live on the channel. And so that's why I work. If you guys, my wife, it drives my wife crazy, because like last night I'm live streaming, she's like, you need to sit down and watch TV. It's like, fuck TV. I I want to look. If I'm not working my day job or talking to you guys here, studying my Cowboys so I can bring you good content. I am constantly always trying to do more and more. And so this is my dream to get this thing before the season to really take this to the it's a oh that's good. So make sure you turn out okay. So that's what I'm looking at doing. I'm trying to make this thing seriously legit that it's just gonna be the bomb.com. So that being said, I got invested into it. So doing this app where you guys call in, you know, it'll help to raise more money to be able to put towards that stuff. When you guys do super chat like Junebug just did, it all goes towards that. In fact, maybe what I'll do is I'll do like we got the clock. Michael Slant, thank you very much on the highlights. No, Hignite. Sorry, I thought it looked like highlights, but Hignite. Thank you very much. We can do that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll do like I've got my clock. We'll have like the charity thing as we get closer and closer to getting it streamed. So we're going to try that in the next couple of days. But anyway, let me get over here and get some work done before Michael fires.
I can't fire you because you're my boss.
Well, that's what he always says, that he's doing work. I'm trying to get the work done.
But see, you're my boss. I can't fire you because I don't have a job.
Well, Don might be watching this. Don might fire us.
That's the story.
I might be like, hey, I'm paying these guys, and all they're doing is YouTube.
Now, what about the lights?
Okay, what we're gonna need to do is, we need to do another feed, over here. One here and the other
We're
one.
gonna make the feed bigger.
Yeah, I know, going back to, well, good, we got both openings for those, the bronze over here. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take the
The only thing I do-
crown molding, and I'm just gonna go ahead and
The only thing I do is-
set a spot up here.
The only thing I do is-
All right, so this is our feed for our track that's going to go through. And then we'll put the track right across here and then two crossovers. The next thing we got to do is length of each is going to be our recess plans. And when we figure out where we're gonna put those in, we have to there's a little bit of extra space for those light finishes we went to. So that's good. And we've got these slots. Now I need to go over here and start the crown holding off. Hopefully when they get it, they coat the mold. Those two. So we got a good start for this morning already. We've got a scraped floor in the kitchen. Oh, you're still working. Scrape the floor in the kitchen up. We got to get the debris out of here. And then I'm going to box this stuff up. So while he's doing that, I'm going to try and get the rest of this debris up so that way we can try.
Which I think now is
Yeah, it's just the closets and the other bedroom out here is all that's left of the apartment. We have to take those racks, so.
What we probably should do for the moment is just leave a little bit of carpet in the front because as we start seeing the drywall dust, I don't want to carry any of it out. We have to. Yeah, that's why I made it. But they don't have it Home Depot.
Where's the place to go?
I'll be back.
Take a look. You know you can take a look. You'll be able to see. Yeah, they can watch you work too.
I told you I'd be back. This part is over. Good things must end. Just saw a message there. Let's see. Okay, let me check that. Okay, all right, that's just some good news. Well, and see, that's the thing, that if, I've been talking to all my boys, you know, from Bosch and all that, and, you know, I've been saying this for literally over a year, that we need to band together and come up with our own content, our own networks and things. I mean, you look hungry. Well, we can't.
$100 a month.
Well, true. But you think about some of the stuff that ESPN puts out. You can't tell me, now I tell you what, go through, I'll do a clip from it. And in fact, I edited it out, but I'll put it up after I get finished doing this. But you go through and you watch some of the stuff that we do. I'm telling you, We can do anything that ESPN does, but instead of having the narrative and listening to idiots out there, we can do it better. So it's been my dream and something I've been trying to work on for a while.
Disney for years.
Yeah. Somebody said, Mark, more work and less talk. Yeah, my boss is an asshole. Isn't he, Mike?
I work for worse people. I used to work for That's really right about relocation. Place of work.
Very upper crust. They're kind of like,
When you got 6 rings.
well, they were that way before they had rings. They're kind of like Eagle fans, but with money.
Y'all went to one Super Bowl before Bill Belichick came in the building. This one, I think it was in the 90s. This one, I'd rather be around people.
I brought my coffee in. Don, if you're watching, the stuff in the closet is there. Right, that's out. Now, I think they want to keep.
Well, I know they take those up to get to the parking. No, everything but the bottom.
For some reason, I thought you still had all of the padding in the back.
So that's all, that's right here. One thing I showed you was the bottom.
Okay.
Is that in this room, and then we have to get this one. And then we
Wait on what? Oh, well, we can just, I told you a little at the door, so that way if we're tracking any dust, we use that like a doorman for now. So, that's those. Next thing is, so the next thing actually I need is, I'm gonna need the floor scraper. Once you finish that, I'm gonna need the studs so we can go to the, actually, we're rolling. We're actually doing pretty good. Shout out to everybody who's actually watching us at our day job. Don and, hey, Miss Jackie, how you doing? No, not Dak. He was our rookie, Michael Jackson. I sent pics to Mark. Michael Jackson, he's like 6'2". You know, hey, they're south of heaven. Somebody was asking me where is a good place to get, in one of the comments, to get Dallas Cowboys gear. So I told him south of heaven, Mike Mosh.
You know where I found this good
Virginia
place?
Finest, what's happening?
You know where I found that you can get good place stuff for Dallas Cowboys stuff?
Where?
These look at nice hats. The Walmart right by Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Oh,
You got a lot of
cool.
nice stuff.
You think?
That's probably the best Walmart I've ever been to.
Yeah. You see Michael Anthony up here getting the new light switches and stuff that are going to go in there. Now what we're going to do is we actually have dimmers for the lights so that way they can have mood lighting if they want, you know. Originally, she wanted to go ahead and have a track light that would come across and have some strobes around here, but I said, you want to have those separate switches because you're having the sofa and things here, you may not want the kitchen illuminated, so it's better for us to put the recessed lights in there. Do you need a ladder anymore? See, I'm talking here because I need to do some other work.
If you need the ladder, I'll just cut the wire, and I have all the
Okay,
wires.
well, I'm just gonna go on the other side, because I'm gonna take the crown molded down.
All that is to dump the wire.
So that way then I can put in the space for your boxes. Yes, and that's basically it, those places, but I gotta see how,
I think I can.
are those ones that go in like that after?
We might need to do it.
I am, what I'm gonna, here's what we're gonna do.
Almost fixed, we might need to do it.
What I'm gonna do, here's what we're gonna do, is I'm gonna take the crown molding off from here, and we're gonna basically send and make this bulkhead, about an inch and a half wide. They won't notice the difference, because that would be the standard size, so we got extra space to do it. But I need to open it up first, then move the crown molding.
We might have to put more studs in there.
Oh yeah, that's where we're gonna do that with the, stuff on the chart.
That one that was in that,
Now, the funny thing is, people, a lot of times, I get grief, believe it or not. Because of this guy right here and his sister, I was a single parent, and I had my kids all week, during the week. And I was broke starting my own company. And so the problem was, I couldn't afford daycare, meaning it was about $400 a week, which is cheap now. But I had to work my ass off when they went to school. So that way I had to pay for childcare. And so I got used to